Om Sri Sai Ram. Yesterday we have discussed few formulae on lines. Prior to that, we have discussed the equations of lines in two different situations. In one, when line is passing through a point and parallel to a given vector. Second situation, when line is passing through 2 points. Yesterday we have discussed how to find angle between them. And toward the end of the class, we also discussed a formula for finding out shortest distance between two skew lines. What are skew lines? Lines which are in two different planes. As a result, they are neither parallel nor intersecting. Such lines are called skew lines. How do you find the shortest distance between them? We try to find out a vector which is perpendicular to both of them, and with the help of that we are able to find the shortest distance between two skew lines. So, the problems which we are going to solve are the continuation of what we did yesterday, including the shortest distance problems. So, let us proceed. Problem number 9. Find the vector and the Cartesian equation of the line that passes through these 2 points. This is a very simple one. Equation of a line passing through 2 points. Okay. So, if you want to write in the vector form, we can say problem number 9, it is passing through a vector or whose position vector is 3 minus 2 minus 5. This is one vector through which is passing, and the other vector is 3 minus 2 6. What is the formula? If the line is passing through 2 points, equation of line is given by R equal to A plus lambda B minus A. So, substitute in this. A is how much? 3 minus 2 minus 5 plus lambda times B minus A. From B you subtract A and write 3i minus 3i is 0, minus 2j plus 2j is 0, 6k plus 5k, it will become 11k. This is the vector equation. Now, suppose if you wish to write Cartesian equation, what is the formula for Cartesian equation? Equation of line passing through 2 points is x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1 equal to y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1 equal to z minus z1 upon z2 minus z1. So, substitute the values of these 2 points. This is x1 y1 z1, this is x2 y2 z2. So, what you will get? X minus 3 y plus 2 z plus 5 divided by the same thing. 3 minus 3 is 0, minus 2 plus 2 is 0, and 6 plus 5 is 11. This is the equation. This is the equation of a line in Cartesian form passing through 2 points. Come to the second question. He says, find the angle between the following pairs of lines. How do you find angle between two lines? Suppose we are doing the 10th problem. Suppose the first line is r equal to A1 plus lambda B1, and second is R equal to A2 plus lambda B2. Let us say these are the two lines and their equations are given. How do you find angle between them? We know that the first line is parallel to a vector B1, second line is parallel to another vector B2. If you are able to find the angle between B1 and B2, it is going to be the same between line 1 and line 2. So what is important here? The vectors B1 and B2. So from these two, find out what are B1 and B2. So we will say here in our problem, B1 is equal to 3i plus 2j plus 6k. And what is B2? I plus 2j plus 2k. This is B1 and this is B2. We want to find out the angle between them. What is the formula? What is the formula we have learned? Cos theta equal to B1 dot B2 upon modulus of B1 dot B2. How do you find B1 dot B2? Simple dot product. While doing dot product, we know that I dot I is 1, J dot J is 1, K dot K is 1. Whereas if you take I dot J, the angle being 90, it becomes 0. So when you do B1 dot B2, what you are going to get here? 3 into 1, 3, plus 2 into 2, 4, plus 6 into 12, 6 into 2, 12, divided by under root of 3 to 6. Here 1 to 2. Simplify. 12 plus 4, 16 plus 3, 19 upon 6 square is 36, 36 plus 4, 40, 40 plus 9, 49 means 7. Here 4 plus 4, 8 plus 1, 9, so 3. Hence, theta is equal to cos inverse 19 by 21. This is the answer. This is how we find the angle between two lines. From here we move on to the next set of questions. Again, he says find the angle between following lines. What is the difference? Here he has given in Cartesian form. Okay. So since he has given Cartesian form, use the formula of Cartesian form. What is the formula for Cartesian form? The formula is cos theta is equal to A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 upon under root of A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square under root of A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. In our problem, identify what are A1, B1, C1 and identify what are A2, B2, C2. Here A1, B1, C1 are 2, 5, minus 3 and A2, B2, C2 are minus 1, 8, 4. Substitute these values in that, you will get cos theta equal to A1 A2 2 into minus 1 minus 2 plus B1 B2 5 into 8 40 C1 C2 minus 3 into 4 minus 12 upon under root of 2 square plus 5 square plus minus 3 square. second one minus 1 square plus 8 square plus 4 square. Simplify. 40 minus 14 is 26 upon, this is 4 plus 25, 29, 29 plus 9, 34, sorry, 9 plus 25, 34 plus 4, 38. Whereas here 16 plus 36 plus 1, 1 plus 64 plus 16, 81. This is 4 plus 25 plus 9, 38, yes. Simplify it. This can be written as 26 upon root 38 into 9, because square root of 81 is 9. So, what do we say? This is the value of cos theta, hence theta equal to cos inverse of 26 by 9 root 38. This will be the answer. Let us move to the next problem. This is a very important problem, very significant problem, and these are the kind of problems generally they prefer to ask in the examination. Now the question is, what way this problem is different? It is different because he has not given the equations of lines in standard form. How do you know? What are the standard forms? The standard form is x minus x1, but you can see here it is 7 minus 7x. It is not x minus x1. Similarly, 6 minus z, it should be z minus. Okay. So what we do is, before you solve the problems, bring them into standard form. Writing the equations of lines in standard form. Please observe how they are written. The first one is 1 minus x by 3. What is the standard form? It should be x minus. So what is that you are going, how you will get that? By taking negative sign. That negative sign you put it for denominator, equal to, second one is 7y minus 14, it should be y minus. So whatever is with y, divide with that. So it will become y minus 2, but you cannot just divide numerator, so you also have to divide denominator. So it is 2p by 7. Z minus 3 is standard form, no need to change, by 2. So this is the first equation. What is the second equation? In the same way, if you want to write, this should come first and 7 should disappear. So what you will write? We will say x minus 1 means we are divided with minus 7. So if you divide with minus 7, this becomes plus. If you divide with this, so this also will become 3p by minus 7 equal to y minus 5 by 1, standard form only. Last one again you have to change into standard form, you will write z minus 6 by minus 5. So this is how this problem is different than other problems. Now the procedure to solve is same. What he says, find the value of p so that these two lines are right angles. Right angles means angle between them is 90. Lines are perpendicular when a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 equal to 0, or L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 equal to 0. So substitute, A1 is minus 3, A2 is 3p by minus 7 plus B1 B2. B1 is 2p by 7, B2 is 1 plus C1 is 2 into minus 5 equal to 0. Simplify. Minus and minus sign will get cancelled. You will get 9p by 7 plus 2p by 7 equal to 10. Add both of them. 9p plus 2p is 11p. Take 7 other side. 11p is equal to 70. Hence p is equal to 70 by 11. This is the answer. So what is important is to check whether the given equations are in standard form or not. If they are not in standard form, bring them to standard form, and once you bring them to standard form, apply formula. Next problem. Here starts the shortest distance problems. In order to solve the shortest distance problems, you need to know what are A1, A2, B1, B2, and then know the formula. So, the shortest distance formula is D is equal to A2 minus A1 dot B1 cross B2 divided by modulus of B1 cross B2. This is the formula. In order to apply this formula, from the equations of lines, you need to identify what is A1, what is A2, what is B1, what is B2. So, do that. So, here from the first equation, A1, 1, 2, 1. B1, whatever is there with lambda, 1 minus 1, 1. A2 from the second equation, 2 minus 1 minus 1. B2, 2, 1, 2. Once you check 1, 2, 1, 1 minus 1, 1. Then 2 minus 1 minus 1 and 2 1 2. All the things we have found out. Now slowly find out part by part. What I mean is, first find out what is A2 minus A1. First find out A2 minus A1 is a very simple thing, simple subtraction. From A2 subtract this, 2i minus I is I, minus j minus 2j is minus 3j, minus k is minus 2k. We got of A2 minus A1. Now find out what is B1 cross B2. How do you find B1 cross B2? We have a formula of determinant. What is it? Ijk. And then write the values 1 minus 1 1, 2 1 2. Simplify this. Simply, if you simplify, you will get the answer. So, how much is it? I into minus 2 minus 1 minus j into 2 minus 2 plus k into 1 plus 2. Simplify. Minus 2 minus 1 minus 3i. This is 0, no need to write, plus 3k. But what we need is not just B1 cross B2, we also need modulus of it. So, in the same step you can write modulus of B1 cross B2 is equal to under root of minus 3 square plus 3 square. 9 plus 9, 18, which can be written as 3 root 2. Now we require only one thing, that is product of A2 minus A1 with B1 cross B2. So how do we do that? For that also we have a formula. What is the formula? A2 minus A1 dot B1 cross B2 is given by another determinant. What is the determinant? This one, 1 minus 3 minus 2, and then 1 minus 1 1, 2 1 2. Simplify that. You will get 1 into minus 2 minus 1 plus 3 into 2 minus 2 minus 2 into 1 plus 2. Simplify. This is minus 3, this is 0, 2 plus 1 3, 3 into 2 is 6, so minus 6 equal to minus 9. We got off all the things which we require. Now substitute these values in the formula. See how we substitute. We will say D is equal to, first numerator, A2 minus A1 dot B1 cross B2. How much is it? Minus 9 upon modulus of B1 cross B2. How much is modulus of B1 cross B2? 3 root 2. Remember, this is a distance, so it is going to be positive only. So the answer is 3 by root 2. This is the answer. This is called shortest distance. Similarly, the next problem, the only difference is now he has given in Cartesian form. Since he has given in Cartesian form, you can use the Cartesian equation, Cartesian formula. If it is so, you need to know again what are A1 and A2 are. The line is passing through here, point A is minus 1, minus 1 and minus 1. The first line is passing through a point minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. And what is the second line passing through? You can say B is equal to 3, 5, 7. The line is passing through these 2 points. First line is passing through this point, second line is passing through the other point. And then he has given direction ratios A1, B1, C1, A1, B1, C1. What are they here? 7 minus 6, 1. Similarly, for the second line, A2, B2, C2. What are the values? 1 minus 2, 1. Once again, we have found out the points as well as direction ratios. Apply the formula. The formula is little bigger. What is the formula? D equal to determinant. What is it? It is x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1 divided by, not divided by, A1 B1 C1 A2 B2 C2. First we will write the formula. The denominator is under root of B1 C2 minus B2 C1 square plus C1 A2 minus C2 A1 square plus A1 B2 minus A2 B1 square. This is the formula. So, let us find out independently the numerator. Simply substitute the values. X2 minus X1, 3 plus 1 4, 5 plus 1 6 and 7 plus 1 8. A1 B1 C1 we already wrote 7 minus 6 1, 7 minus 6 1 and 1 minus 2 1. Let us simplify it. It is 4 into minus 6 plus 2 minus 6 into 7 minus 1 plus 8 into minus 14 plus 6. 4 into minus 6 plus 2 minus 6 into 7 minus 6 into 7 minus 1 plus 8 into minus 14 plus 6. Simplify it. 4 into minus 4 minus 6 into 6 plus 8 into minus 8. Minus 16 minus 36 minus 64. 4 plus 6 10 plus 6 16, 7 plus 3 10 plus 1 11. This is the value of numerator. In the same manner find out the value of denominator. So how will you find the value of denominator? You don't need to do anything. See, this is B1 C1, this is A1 B, sorry, yes, this is A1 B1 C1, this is A2 B2 C2. Okay. So what he says, B1 C2. Substitute the values. We are just simplifying this particular part. So it is going to be, remember this is A1 B1 C1. So B1 C2 minus 6 into 1 minus 6. B2 C1, B2 into C1. So it will become plus 2 square plus C1 A2. Where is C1? C1 is here. C1 A2, A2 is here. So 1 into 1, 1 minus C2 A1, this is C2, this is A1, 1 into 7, 7 plus A1 B2, A1 is this, so 7 into minus 2 minus 14, A2 B1, this is A2 and this is B1, so A2 B1 minus 6. Once again you check up, formula says B1 C2 minus 6 into 1 minus 6 minus B2 C1 minus B2 C1. So minus 2 into 1 minus 2, with minus it will become plus. Next is C1 A2. This is C1 and this is A2. 1 into 1 minus 7, correct. A1 B2, 7 into minus 2 minus 14 plus 6. This will become plus 6. Minus 14 plus 6, yes. Simplify it. Minus 6 plus 2 is minus 4 square is 16. 1 minus 7 is minus 6 square is 36. Minus 14 plus 6 is minus 8 square is 64. What is that you are getting? 64 plus 36 is 100, 100 plus 16 is 116. The value of numerator is minus 116, the value of denominator is under root of 116. So, we can say D is equal to modulus of minus 116 by under root of 116. So, the answer is under root of 116. If you wish, you can simplify 116. So, you can also write it as 2 root 29. This is the answer. So, in this way, by using the formula, we can find out the shortest distance. Yes, again is a very interesting, the last problem of this particular session, but very interesting. Why it is interesting? Because he has not given exclusively the equation of line in terms of r equal to a plus lambda b. You have to write, you have to separate and write, and once you do that, the procedure afterwards will be same. So, let us see how do we do that. So, the first line can be written as r is equal to I minus Ti plus Tj minus 2j plus 3k minus 2tk. Write this in the standard form. So, how will you write this in standard form? This can be written as r is equal to, collect terms with t separately, without t separately. So, it is I minus 2j plus 3k. This is like a plus lambda b, instead of lambda we have t. So, now take t common and write minus I plus j minus 2k. So, what happened in the process? The equation has come off into standard form. What is the standard form? R equal to a plus lambda b. So, this is like a, this is like b. Same thing you do for the second equation. So, how do you do for the second equation? Here we can do second equation, r equal to Si plus I plus 2Sj minus j minus 2Sk and minus k. Collect the terms without s. You have I, you have minus j, you have minus k. Now take s common. So, you have I plus 2j minus 2k. So, what do you find? You find that both equations of lines have come off to standard form. And once you know they have come to standard form, identify what is A1, what is A2, what is B1, what is B2. So, we will say here A1 is equal to 1 minus 2, 3. A2 we get from the second equation, I minus j minus k. Similarly, get B1, B2, B1 from the first equation, minus 1, 1 minus 2. Minus I plus j minus 2k. Similarly, write B2, 1, 2 minus 2. So we got A1, A2, B1, B2. Write the formula. What was the formula? D equal to A2 minus A1 dot B1 cross B2 divided by modulus of B1 cross B2. So solve in the same manner as we have done earlier. What did we do? First we found out A2 minus A1. Simply subtract, you get A2 minus A1. That is not a big deal. We require B1 cross B2. So first find out what is B1 cross B2. Ijk minus 1 1 minus 2 1 2 minus 2. Simplify. This is B1 cross B2 Ijk and then minus 1 1 minus 2 and then 1 2 minus 2. So you get I into minus 2 plus 4 minus 2 plus 4 minus j, you get 2 plus 2 plus k into minus 2 minus 1. Simplify it further. This is 2i, this is minus 4j and this is minus 3k. What did we get? We got B1 cross B2. And what is that he is asking us? Not only B1 cross B2, we also want the modulus. We want the modulus. So find out modulus of B1 cross B2 equal to under root of 4 plus 16 plus 9 equal to under root of 29. Now we require the numerator. Take the numerator part. How do you find this numerator? Numerator is A2 minus A1 dot B1 cross B2. This is another determinant. What is this determinant? A2 minus A1. We already got A2 minus A1. No, we didn't calculate. We have to calculate. I minus I 0 minus j plus 2j is j, or if what you can do is you can find out one place and substitute A2 minus A1 equal to I minus I 0 0 I minus j plus 2j, so plus j minus k minus 3k, so it is minus 4k. So substitute that here. A2 minus A1. So 0 1 minus 4. These two are same, B1 and B2 whatever we used, minus 1 1 minus 2, 1 2 minus 2. These values are same. A2 minus A1 0 1 minus 4, minus 1 1 minus 2, 1 2 minus 2. Simplify it. Zero into anything will be 0, so no need to write. So it is minus 1 into 2 minus 1 into 2 plus 2 and then minus 4 into minus 2 minus 1. Check up once. When you do with 0, the whole thing will become 0. Minus 1 into 2 plus 2, correct? Minus 4 into minus 2 minus 1. So the answer is 2 plus 2, 4, 4 into minus 1 minus 4, minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3, minus 3 into minus 4 is 12. Answer is 8. So we got the numerator, we got the denominator, substitute. Hence D is equal to, what is the numerator we got? 8 upon Denominator what we got? Root 29. This is the answer. So what way this problem is different than other problems? Here the vector A and vector B are not given independently. So we have separated it and then solved the question. So basically in shortest distance problems, if you are able to identify A1, A2, B1, B2, simply apply the formula and get the answer. There is no difficulty at all, but in the same time from examination point of view, this is one of the very important things which is asked for 5 marks. So please do not miss it. Thank you. With this we come to a close of lines. Tomorrow onwards or in the next session we are going to study about planes. Okay. So the first part of 3-dimensional geometry we have completed. In the second part of 3-dimensional geometry we will be studying about planes. Thank you. Sai Ram.